better decision that was made by the school administrators at both of these places. They must be amateur meteorologists because they thought, okay, the rain's going to blow through Kansas City by 8 o'clock. We should be good to go. Nailed it. Because the rain that hit here, and if you've been paying attention to the weather, you're probably aware that there's been a tornado on the ground for about the last 30, 45 minutes or so down in the Lewisburg and Paola areas of Kansas, now moving into Missouri. I'm not sure if it's on the ground still. It may be. I haven't been paying all that much attention because it is a little bit southy here. But we got kind of the northern end of that storm, which was rain, and it came down like heavens, going down Southwest Trafficway and through a couple of blocks, and there were a lot of flooded intersections. We made it through. We got here, and we're going to get a Bulldog football here. An hour later than usual, on what's going to be a wet track, but a pretty nice track here at Pembroke Hill. So the way it rained here, Jake, just about 75 minutes ago, you can tell on the sideline.
Yeah, the field looks surprisingly great for considering
back deep to receive for Trenton. Number 11, Travis Leeper.
Get football first to start this ball game, so we're going to see the likes of Travis Leeper.
Number 25, Jonathan Lamb.
To return the open kickoff. We'll see Leap and Lamp a lot. We'll see guys like
Kicking for the Raiders is number 81, Nelson Sabates.
Yeah, it really shows the football atmosphere that Trenton has compared to the atmosphere here.
2-2 the record for Pembroke. After tonight, Pembroke's final 4 games of the regular season will all be against Kansas City-based schools. I think the 2 biggest rivals for Pembroke down the stretch will be St. Pius X, along with Kansas Prep. I'm trying to come up with there. There's a kick off the side of the foot.
The ball will be placed in play.
And I believe it's the 35-yard line. We'll double check on that. It's a pretty good lesson to be learned from the Chiefs game last night. Don't turn over the ball 5 times and have a pretty good chance of winning. That's an old saying that the Chiefs were in the hard way when challenge to go down the road.
Yeah, absolutely. If there's one thing that game taught us, I would say that it's make sure you're
first and
extra
10 on the
careful with the
35-yard
ball,
line.
especially in close games when it matters like before.
Three hands on the football at all times. It'll be Colton Knapp starting as the fullback here for Trenton. It'll be the Bulldogs in the traveling white tops with the black pants, the black helmets, and the gold CP on the side of the helmet, moving from left to right on your radio dial. And it is the 35-yard line. It's the 40 in college, 35 in high school, so I was correct on that. But 35 high school, 40 college, 40 pros.
Yeah, I think you've been doing this long enough to know.
I would think so at this point. I know one thing, that is so good. Kicker kicks the ball out of bounds. Coaches don't like that. Under center is Cale McCarter. The senior takes the football and will roll around left end, breaks the tackle, moves forward for a gain of 6.
Number 18, the ball carrier, Cale McCarter. Tackled by number 27 of the Raiders, Quinn Brandmeyer. Gain of 6. Second and 4.
Yeah, and it was really kind of a lucky broken tackle almost by Pembroke because it was the Reed man who had gotten off of wrapping Neff up and then just happened to trip on Cale McCarter. So lucky and unlucky for Pembroke.
A couple of front guys here for Pembroke. We'll do the defense. Michael Keene is a D end. Nelson Sabatis is a linebacker. At D-line is Alex Brinia. Motion man is Berkey Bile. Here is the handoff through the middle. And that's going to go very far. Pembroke does have some Michael Keene is going to stuff Colton Neff. We haven't seen Neff stuff like he was on that play.
Number 54, James Andrews, assisted by.
No, normally we don't see that. And it's credit to our offensive line. And, that was just a bad play by them, but I think they can come out and fix
Bring
it.
up 3rd and 3.
Temperature is 62 degrees. It may be a ton warmer in Trenton. I don't know right now, but in Kansas City, the front is not through. We have the wind blowing up to our backs. That means it's coming out of the north. That is a cool direction. 62 degrees here at Pembroke Hill Stadium as the Bulldogs face third down and a long 3 on the 42-yard line. Jason Owen hands the ball off.
I was just about to mention that, and I'm curious because it seems like he came in just for the pitch play, so maybe Kale's having a little trouble on the pitch in practice.
I got a hunch that it might be because Kale is out there. He's down to the field fine there, and Kale made a nice pitch, and Bulldogs get a first down. Maybe the decision is
I'm not sure. Harris also did make a lot of good defensive plays last week, so maybe they're just giving him a shot. Who knows?
Three Mullinix lined up on the near sideline. Trenton made it work, whatever the problem was, as Leaper goes into motion, and here is the keeper coming through. The second man through there was McCarter. He faked the ball to Nab. Leaper, who went no.
Makes the tackle, number 59.
It's called a triple option, Jake, and that's why there's a lot of different ways that Kale McCarter can go with the football.
Second and 5.
Yeah, and it didn't look pretty. It was a tough 5 yards, but it was the right read, and Kale McCarter made a great run there.
Trenton is in the road of white, black, and gold. Pembroke Hill, very clean-looking uniform, very, if you will, a Nebraska Cornhusker, Wisconsin Badger-like. The strong red with the white. There are red stripes, 3 of them right over the top of the helmet. It looks like a few footballs across the helmet that the guys get some good play. Here's a handoff to Nap, who cuts it through the middle.
30 the ball carrier. On the tackle, Griffin Cope and Michael King. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, he's really athletic and equally as tough. You see if he gets those tough yards that the offense needs from him, and he does a great job at it.
Bulldogs facing 3rd down and 1. Jonathan Lamp will be lined up as a wing to the near side along with Mullinix here for the Bulldogs. Like Cotton on the right side along with Neff.
Motion penalty against the Bulldogs.
And you see something like that.
By God, it's 3rd and 6. The Raider 52.
Well, it looked like about 6 guys jumped off early, so I'm thinking that's just some miscommunication or, a little bit of combination of both, being a little excited and not knowing
I wonder if the entire team had a different snap count than Kale.
That could have been.
That could be when you see most of the team moving forward. So a loss of 5 on the false start against the half of the Bulldog team. This time Mullinix will line up to the left. The motion man going left will be the
Pitch number 25.
sideline, cut the other sideline.
Jonathan Lamp.
Pembroke Hill did really well there. Jonathan was able to outrace Pembroke Hill, but eventually he was just racing to the sideline. Eventually he kind of had to make an L shape over there, run it straight forward.
Forcing him out of bounds was number 33, Hank Gregg.
Yeah, what Pembroke really did well was they had great fundamentals
down,
in this half. You saw about 3 or 4 Pembroke players over there on the edge, breaking down, waiting for Lamb to come to him instead of chasing after him.
Trenton has winnable football games coming here down the stretch, at least for the next couple of weeks. Trenton will be at Princeton, a team that's 1-3 next week up at Princeton, and then South Harrison in a big homecoming battle 2 weeks from tonight. Hopefully that'll be a 7 o'clock game. Won't get pushed back to 8 because of weather. 4th down and 1, Bulldogs. Big play coming up here. Here's the keeper by McCarter. He sprints it left side. He's across the 40.
Kale McCarter for a first down. First on the tackle is number
Pembroke Hill. Pembroke has a not a lot of them play regular minutes.
39-yard line.
He's a freshman. Most of the other starters, offense, defense, are just about 90% of juniors and seniors, exception being starting defensive back. He's a 161-pound sophomore. Here's the pitch coming out to the air.
Pitch number 11. Travis Leeper. First hit, Michael Keane. With an assist from number 4, Tommy Wolf.
That is a gain of 1. That's about as hard of an earned 1-yard gain as you can see.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
His athleticism there is he was basically falling down, took 2 more steps, put his hands on the ground, and then he got a couple more and fought for the extra yardage.
When you have a wet turf, do you like that offensively or do you not like that? Do you kind of feel like offensively, I know what I'm doing, the defense doesn't, so I kind of like this little sloppy right there?
Offensively, you don't like it because it just makes things a little bit slick. It makes it tough for you to put your foot in the ground and go, which is what you need offensively.
Especially as a running attack.
Yes,
makes sense. Here's the motion man, Berkey-Bile. He gets the handoff, cutting it left side. Great game by
Michael Keane on the tackle.
Game of 3 yards for Berkey-Bile, and it will be 3rd down
35.
7. There's not much weather where it was an hour ago, and that storm came through. It was windy, it was overcast, the clouds were low, and the rain was coming down hard. Rush Creek is very high tonight, just across Ward Parkway here on the south side of Kansas City. And now a little bit of wind is picked up out of the north, but not too bad right now as the temperature's down to 62. Third down and 7 Bulldogs as McCarter takes the football. He had a little flinch there on the right side of the Bulldog line.
Early movement, illegal procedure against the Bulldogs.
Trenton's been able to fight off 1 5-yard.
We have third and about 13.
With a running heavy offense and have good success.
Yeah, we talked a lot about Trenton shooting themselves in the foot, and especially against this Pembroke team. But I think, if Trenton plays well, it can be a close game and they can really win it. But you can't make mistakes like that.
Racing to the field, Daniel Duffy, a junior linebacker for Pembroke Hill. Trenton now facing third down and 12 from the Raider 40. Trips to the left side here for the Bulldogs, and the handoff goes to Neff. He takes it through the middle, and he gets to the 34. That was a very conservative play call at 6 yards. It smells
on the tackle with number 59.
I tried to go for it here on fourth down. It's at the 34-yard line.
Cocaine along with
from a pin and back punt.
Daniel Duffy.
And I think we've seen
Fourth
some running
and
Yeah, I think really the early storyline of the game is how successful the Bulldogs have been on third and fourth down. We've had, I think, 2 or 3 third downs, and this is the second fourth down, and we're still driving. So
Trenton has been able to establish a line of scrimmage. You just can't jump early between the Bulldogs on the track. A couple of false start penalties. Fourth down and 6 for the Dogs from the 34-yard line. Here's McCarter. He's going to send it up to his right. That's his strong side. He's going to throw against the sideline, looking and
incomplete. Intended for McCarter was broken up by number 22. George Story.
Over to make the stop.
Leaper was the intended receiver. Ball will go over to the Raiders.
Yeah, it was an impressive throw, and just that little bit of late timing caused the defensive back to get there and put his arm between
35-yard line, first and 10.
We have a video up right now. If you want to watch a video of the ball game, you can go to our website, kgozfm.com, and click on, I believe it's KTTN Video Archive, something of that sort. Toward the top of the page, the big rectangular signal. Once you click on that, I think you just need to click to watch the video, and you're good to go. Watch live Bulldog football on your radio or on phone. I don't know what happened there. The starting quarterback for Pembroke Hill, Travis Sedlock.
There was a penalty on the dead ball before the center.
He never got the football. It looked like a Chinese fire drill.
Yeah, I think Pembroke got a little bit too excited there for the first offensive possession.
Penalty against Pembroke Hill will send the Raiders back to the 30-yard line. 4:53 to go in the first quarter. That is flying by. And for the amount of rain that we got in just one Trenton drive that we generally do in the hash marks from about the 35-yard line up to the 40, so about 25-30 yards, the field's held up well so far. Can't say it'll be that way in the fourth quarter. We'll keep watching it, but so far so good here for field conditions. As the handoff comes to the near range, and we go to the Stories at the 30-yard line.
Okay, George Story. Tackle by number 17 and 44.
Plus 1. George Story gets it in 6. Pembroke Hill is one of those teams.
Gain of about 6 on the play.
You're going to get
second and 8.
You got to stop the run. If you can do it, you can get low. You can really score.
Yeah, and our defense can do that. And if they play like they can play and do exactly what you just said, they can definitely win this game.
Two big guys in the middle, Hines and Kuhn, flanking them. Right side is Mason Owen, seeing a lot of early playing time handoffs.
George Story, the ball carrier again. Out in the middle by number 44. Connor Cox.
Mullenix was in on that stop. We see Mullenix's speed coming off that corner last that side of size power. We talk a lot about third downs for the Bulldog offense and how important they are to do. It's also really as important, if not as important, that you get third down stops defensively.
Well, yeah, I think the tone has been said earlier that this is going to be a defensive game. So third down stops for both teams is going to be the key to the game.
3:30 to go. Quarter number 1. The Bulldogs set up with a 4-man line. It's 4-5-2 here on the defense. Now Neff will take the right defensive end position. Number 17.
Daniel Stanley. Pass forward to the Sedlock. Spencer Harris was the tackler. That brings up touchdown.
risk of being burned with a guy
On
going over the
Trenton's
top.
29-yard line.
Yeah, we spoke about it a few times over the weeks that if there was one weakness of this Bulldogs defense, it was probably their pass coverage.
We saw that last week. Higginsville went 13 for 20, early gashed Trenton in that second half onslaught at CF Russell Stadium, dropping the Bulldogs to 2-2. The handoff sent by two forward, and he stays up his feet. A couple of broken tackles. He's down to the
Body brought down by number 56.
That was a gain of 3.
Trey
Looked like a lot
Shields.
more than 3. That was the Bulldogs held him up. He didn't wrap up very well either. That was
For a 4-yard gain, second and 6.
broken tackles on that one alone.
Well, yeah, and it wasn't even the Bulldogs that held him up. I think Jaden Whitney pushed one of his own blockers right into him, and that kind of popped him back up and pushed him back a couple yards, and you got him wrapped up before he could get the first down.
5'8" junior quarterback Travis Sutlock. He's shown himself to be a pretty athletic young man, a good pass and run threat for that matter. He will line up in the pistol. And he takes, and he will
Touchdown pass. Travis Sedlock to Michael King.
Pembroke Hill and Lady jump on top. Cougar score 6-0 with 2:29 to go in the first quarter of play. That's twice on that drive, and the second one was more outrageous than the first one that the Bulldogs had eyes in the backfield. So 26-yard down pass.
Carroll was number 3.
Buried as he tried to get rid of that football with the back of the back. Bert Dean got hammered into the
Raider 6, and the Bulldogs from Trenton 0.
6-0 Pembroke. Bulldogs get the football and we return to Kansas City in 30 seconds. This is Hot Country Z 101.7.
Hey, Mourinho. Come on, we got to lock it up.
These guys, I think it's like 2.
Yeah. It's not a great role. Okay. You see one of the screens I do have up there is the Twitter screen. I got it signed in, so. Okay. Come on, dog. 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter as the Bulldogs give up the first touchdown against Pembroke. Bulldogs scored the first touchdown here 2 years ago and out of a high water mark. Everything went south from there. Let's see if the Bulldogs can return the favor tonight.
Nelson Sanchez. About 25-yard return.
Knocking Lamp to the ground. We know Jonathan Steve. He got by number 81 here and gone.
Yeah, 81 on the
45-yard line.
Lamp was wanting to go. Couldn't cut right because there were Pembroke players there. Couldn't cut left because he would be out of bounds.
We are seeing Mason Owen getting the start at center tonight. We'll take a break. Something might be ready to go. He was dealing with bruise, a sprain to the ankle, just kind of a sore ankle, not able to play, at least for the time being. And the handoff goes to Neff. He's doing
Number 33.
yeah, really broke the tackle and middle linebacker Hank Graves. I don't know if he was scored, but he would have got him a picture.
Yeah, absolutely, because then he would have just had defensive backs in his way, and I think Neff can take care of some defensive backs.
Jay Andrews, assisted by Michael
He
King.
gets 20 yards and hits Steve.
Yeah, naughty.
Not fun for the defender. Second down and 3 for the Bulldogs. Take the call from Owen, goes to man for Bile. And off now. More first down yardage.
Nice.
Oh no, it's not big.
I was, actually. I really was.
You were too?
I got it.
Did you really?
I got Kale.
Mr. Dempson, she's like, I followed the cover that whole way. I saw that Kale had the football. He pointed at it. He's pretty proud right now.
Kicker number 33,
We might have to get
Colton Neff.
high snap, extra point, kick by Neff.
Is no good. The score remains 6 for the Bulldogs and 6 for the Raiders.
Raiders 6 kick off to Pembroke Hill when it comes up in 30 seconds.
Yeah, something like that, because that was the second play from scrimmage after the kick return. I'm glad that you just assumed that I was getting stops tonight.
I didn't even ask. I'm like, like this, that'd be almost impossible.
Just stick it up.
Okay, pick it up, phone. I'm here. Oh, come on, don't play this thing. That's too old. Yes. 1:39 to go in quarter number 1 after somewhat of a slow start that had the Bulldogs. A couple of first downs down the field, but nothing of the really explosive variety. Bulldogs gave it away to Pembroke Hill. Pembroke Hill went downfield and scored. Bulldogs long kick return, a couple of runs to Colton Neff, then a quarterback keeper on a pivot to Neff. It faked out the flip up play man. It faked out the entire Pembroke team. The Cardinals took it in 54 yards, and we're knotted at 6. 99 seconds to go. Oh, it's a football away for the Bulldogs.
Hank Gray.
Return for Pembroke. That's Hank Gray. We'll double check on that. Out of bounds.
Ball goes out of bounds.
Thought for a second there, Jacob, that might work like a little onside kick, but I think the wind was
Raiders lead first and 10.
right out of bounds.
35-yard line.
Yeah, it's like that trading blows in baseball. Whenever a hitter gets hit, the next pitcher throws it at the hitter. Now we're trading off kicking out of bounds. That's what's going on.
That was not the best kick in the history of the sport, but you know, it kind of works as if the ball goes out of bounds at the 39 and you get it at the 35. It kind of works out, doesn't it?
Yeah, they should start kicking out of bounds like the 50.
Just you kick it at the 30. Just aim it at the angle, 45-degree angle, bang it right at Coach Boswell.
Sounds like a good idea.
See if he says anything yet. Not that we'd encourage doing anything like that to Coach.
Let's not.
No, never.
I don't think Coach listens to us anyways.
And actually, the ball did go out at the 37. They do get the ball at the 37. So they didn't get the 2 yards as we were kind of joking they might. I didn't think that would be the case.
George Story, the
Right
ball
Story
carrier.
runs it right side back to the left, and he kind of zigzags his way to the 41-yard line. He's an elusive young man, George Story.
In on the tackle.
Anybody with that running style?
18,
Yeah,
Keelan
he reminds me
Carter.
a lot of Leaper actually with his explosiveness
And
and
Matt
whenever he
Sharp.
gets in the hole to
Second
finish.
and
Reminds
6.
me kind of, 75% leader, maybe like 25%.
Yeah,
That's some
I
cool
can
speed,
see
so
that.
elusive.
Yeah, but he's also got that toughness, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
just short, choppy little stroke snap for scoring. He'll end up getting 5 on that carry at second down and 5 from the 42-yard line. Spins to the left here as the snap and the handoff goes to Story.
George Story, the ball carrier.
45, and he will drag the tackle to that 45-yard line. Making the tackle,
56 was the bottom of the pile. Trey Shields.
In the first quarter. 62
Pick up about 5 on the play. It is now 3rd and 2.
Not too bad of a night for football. We were really wary about coming to a place without a press box the way the forecast looked. But right now, hopefully there's nothing west of here. It's okay. We're really hoping there's no rain west of us. Taking the snap, set lock. Handoff through the middle. First down in the midfield.
Story, the ball carrier again. Check that. It was Will Graves.
And again, Story goes through the middle. Just a little trap play.
Tripped up by number 27.
That looked
Austin
nothing more
Burkendorf.
simple than just you got your center blocking right, you got your left guard blocking left, and you got Story taking on the linebacker and making a miss. You can get 5 yards.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of linebackers closing in on the ball, so it makes me wonder whether the defensive linemen are rushing too much upfield or just not getting off their blocks.
Looks like we're going to come to the end of the first quarter. Head coach Sam Knopf.
The quarter is about to end.
To get his team to 3-2 on the season. They'll let the clock run dry.
Switch time.
Way to stay it on a wet night.
Score remaining 6 for the Bulldogs and
on play
six
from
for the Raiders.
it is Pembroke Hill 6 and Trenton Bulldogs 6. Second quarter comes up in a minute on KGLZ.
Well, Canadian football is a big.
Notice I have this Pembroke Hill also not even involved.
Yeah, they're
Like if they bring in 13 guys in, they'll drag it out.
Yeah, I think we know pretty well about that.
Exactly.
I'm surprised that they just yards it.
Well,
So who's that guy? Who's that guy?
Okay. I was told not to get in his way.
State Farm.
Yes.
You heard that one before.
Yes, I've heard that one many times.
At least it's not Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, I won't use it on the air.
and the back side, there's no such
You're not
thing
wearing
as
pants.
Send it back in
still
cold.
with emotion.
Back. Did you catch send it back in cold?
Well, yeah.
Ball carries number 81. Not too far now.
Handoff goes to Nelson Sabatez.
Mason Owens, number 17.
Bulldogs
Spencer Harris.
shore up the tackle. Sabatez should have been stopped in the backfield. Wasn't stopped there. He ended up breaking 2 more tackles. He ends up getting 6 yards out to the Bulldog 44-yard line. Second down and 4 coming up from Big Red. See if the Bulldogs can improve their tackling and maybe get turnover. Twins to the left here for Pembroke. Quarterback Travis Sedlock in the pistol. Gets the football. That's what the Bulldogs need to do, get some momentum back. Mason Owen gets the sack. 1 minute into the second quarter.
I would say even more importantly is they need to get confidence away in the passing game from that quarterback, because right now I'm sure he feels like he can throw about in the ball and complete every pass.
You saw against Higginsville, which is a much better passing team than Pembroke. Trenton was all over Higginsville. Higginsville made some plays to their credit, but if we put that sort of pressure on Pembroke, they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, we need to apply pressure, which we normally do a great job at, but also we need to show up the pass defense. Not only for this game, but for Trenton's game in the future.
Sedlock is going to throw it left side. Stop short of saying it was Hank Graves, number 33. That is a gain of 6.
Hank Graves, number 63.
And that'll bring up 4th down and 4. Pembroke Hill is done for this, and I think the field's going to get more money. So I think this game goes on. If you have 4th and reasonable inside the 50, you have to go for it.
Yeah, especially early, like you said, before the field gets a little bit more deteriorated.
A little bit worse, still not too bad. A couple of pieces of wind coming up on the hash marks, but I've seen a lot worse. 4th and 4 for Pembroke Hill, and Coach can opt Pembroke Hill was the time clock was running low. Timeout, 9 3/4 minutes to go in the first half. 6-6 with the Raiders facing a 4th and 4. We're back with it in 30 seconds on Z1.7.
When his hand goes up like this, it's 5. 5 left. And then the same count. But he goes up like that, that's 5. 4. Really?
Remember, guys, if you have to get the point where you feel like you're Sedlock takes the football here as we see it 4th down and 4 going for Pembroke Hill. 9:45 to go in the second quarter. Handoff scoring. First down scoring picks up 6 yards. That's a tough one to give up if you're trying to utilize that. It's 4th and 4.
Tackled by number 33.
You like to
Colton Neff and 56. Trey Shields. The Raiders ball on the 38-yard
The
line.
Pembroke offensive line has played really well so far this game, and they look pretty talented. So the defense has got to work a little bit harder to stop those short conversions.
9:24 to go in quarter number 2. Pembroke Hill 6 and Trenton 6. Twins to the near side here for Pembroke. Lock hand off to Story.
George Story again. Ryan Hines. Assisted by number
Colton Knapp.
56. Trey Shields.
Video Network.
No gain on the play, bringing up 2nd and 10 for the Raiders.
ZFM.com. It's as live as you're going to get. It's, I want to say, maybe about 30 seconds behind the actual play, but not bad at all. You can watch it like watching TV at home. You bring the radio up along with it. Keep you updated on that score. 6-6 the score, 8:38 to go in the second quarter. High snap grab by Sedlock. Hands out the story.
Connor Cotton on the tackle.
Trey Shields just made one heck of a tackle there against the good running back.
And
Yeah, our
assisted
defense
by
is full of
number
great football
56.
players, and whenever they make plays, that's going to stop them.
Two-yard gain.
Pembroke Hill 6, Trenton 6. 3rd and 7. Right on the Bulldog 35-yard line. Let's say that big collision of bodies occurred between Story and Shields. That long get it. That was the play that Pembroke ran and didn't do so very well.
Mason Owen was the tackler.
Direct snap to the fullback, Hank Braves. And he picks up 2.
Quarterback, number 11.
5. Coming up for Pembroke.
Travis Sedlock. He moves out 4th and 4.
Right now, Bulldogs need to stop on
Absolutely, especially 4th and 5. It's a little bit longer than an easy shot for the Raiders.
It's a long 5, too. It's a legitimate 5, maybe closer to 6. Snap goes to Sedlock. Feels right, throws the ball near the side. Right back to the 29-yard line. He was maybe a yard away from the sticks, so he had some work to do to get the first down. I think he was thinking about running before he caught that football.
Yeah, I think so. And you know what? Honestly, even if he would have caught that football, I saw Travis Sleeper coming at him pretty quickly, so I don't think it would have gone anywhere anyways.
I double-checked it to see where he was when he dropped that football. It was a 29, and he needed to get the 28. So unless Leaper misses a tackle coming from behind, which doesn't happen very often, probably a stop like Jake said. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Trenton moving from right to left on your radio dial, which is west to east, right here along the state line. Motion man is Leaper. There's a fumble on the snap. Picking it up is McCarter. That's exactly what he ties the quarterback. If you goose up, pick up the ball, and run it straight ahead and get as much as you can. You don't want to drop the football, but if you do, he did exactly what he's coached.
And he even went more secure and just dove forward for the first down, so that way he made sure he had a good hold of the football and it prevented, maybe a big collision.
All things considered, too, he picked up 3. So that could have been a disastrous play for Trenton, and it turns out to be a little bit of a positive play. 6:47 to go in the first half. Under center is McCarter. Motion man is Leaper as Kale sprints out right side. Doesn't this feel like the game that maybe won't decide Trenton's season, but I think it kind of decides what direction the season's going to go?
Yeah, I think this is a big game. After we showed last week that we could play with Higginsville in that first half, I think that this team, they're a good team, but we can definitely play with them and we can beat them. So it.
Princeton on the road, South Harrison at home for the Bulldogs. So you get a good idea how Trenton might line up in the GRC in 2016. Second time out of the half, taken here by Pembroke Hill head coach. 6:29 to go in the second quarter. 6-6 the score from the Plaza. We're back in 30 seconds on your home of the Bulldogs, Hot Country Z 101.7. Is the tie line sounding good? sounded good, Edwin. Welcome back to Pembroke Hill School in Kansas City. 6:29 to go in quarter number 2. Trenton Bulldogs off an 11-yard carry by Caleb Carter. Have the ball out to the 47-yard line. At least the start of what looks like to be a promising drive.
Yeah, I think so, especially from Cale McCarter. He's been playing really well the whole game.
Seeing Cale keep it a little bit more than maybe giving it off to Neff so far today. Getting what the defense offers, and at that time he gives about Fulton, and the defense for Pembroke Hill continues to be stout in the middle, not giving up very much. Fulton at about the yard. Out to the 48-yard line.
On the
Big collision. Getting up from the bottom of the pile, rolling slowly is a big boy. 6'1", 280-pound senior Griffin Holt.
No game, 2nd and 10.
I imagine that's kind of tough. Mason Owen gets a start tonight and say, Mason, that guy that you got to move there.
Yeah, that's one where Mason looks at the guard and goes, hey, I need a little bit out here.
Back it down and a long 9 and Golden gaining with a half yard on that run straight ahead for Neff. Now Cooley in the ball game. Mason
I was just about to mention how much space the corner is giving free with a mistake whenever you see that the Bulldogs like to run that slant.
Yeah, you got to take that eventually.
Absolutely.
5:28 to go in the first half. Backing up behind the line of scrimmage here is Mullenix on the left hash. McCarter will take the football. Motion man this time is Berkey Bile. Handoff. That breaks set up second down in the short 3 for the Bulldogs with 5:06 to go in quarter number 2. I'm trying to remember what game it's called. Maybe it's one of those typical games where it feels like the momentum is flowing back and forth. Right now it's clearly with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it definitely feels like one of those games where the momentum is going back and forth, and yeah, I completely agree with that.
Bulldogs are trying away, finding a way. It's easier said than done to keep that momentum for 4 quarters. One of the things we talked about last night with Coach Boswell. Second down and 2, motion man Leaper. And here is the handoff to Neff. He's out to the 25-yard line.
Again, with number 33.
The call told me now. I called it wrong. I think that you both told me. PA announced called it wrong. I'll just give you a few.
I'll take the PA's mic as well. Looks like I'm doing a better job than him.
I even told Logan last night, there was 1 or 2 plays every game. Calling Neff on I apologize for it. I will tell you boys that here is Berkey Bile. He is off to the left side, and Neff lined up right behind McCarter. 1st and 10 Bulldogs from the Raider 25.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
Now Trenton, what might this time?
It looked like there's some confusion on the offensive line, so I'm guessing it's something to do with that.
So we have a game that we thought would be played in a mud bath, but we were also told by the coach at Pembroke Hill, did a great job of kind of setting us up and letting us know where we would be. They don't have a huge press box, so they don't have if it's not raining, it's all good, and they were really hard to get one thing they did first is we have a field that for whatever reason was working really well. And from the amount of water that was on this field, 45 you can't tell that it rained maybe 2 or 3 inches this afternoon here at Pembroke Hill.
No, you can't tell by looking at it, but I'm sure the players on the field can feel it, and I'm guessing that once we wind down and get later in this game, it'll be pretty evident.
When you first start seeing it, if the field is breaking down a little bit of the alignment, is it just trying to get your traction that's not part of there?
Yeah, I would say as a lineman, it's really whenever like you try and step out of your stance real quick and your foot kind of slips behind you. You know, you just have one of those plays, and then eventually it's 2 or 3, and then eventually you just got to set your feet a little bit different.
We have not seen the field break up into those big ruts though. Holding up very, very well here late in the second quarter. Cotton's lined up wide to the left here for the Bulldogs. Neff behind McCarter. McCarter hands the ball. No, he keeps the ball. Beg your pardon. Fakes it to Neff.
Number 18 has the ball.
That will be into Pang, the 197-pound senior left defensive end for Pembroke Hill, getting credited for the stop. There was a little bit of confusion there, controversy in the fact that McCarter had broken the tackle, but he was also pushed back 4 yards.
Yeah, you know, those early whistles, everyone likes to complain about them, but, you know, it's a good call by the ref. He was back there for a while.
Call by the ref. Maybe a late hit for Pembroke, but I don't think anything too bad. Low throw in the flat, skip over to Travis Weaver in the flat. I'm not sure if the field was involved there, but it did look like Hale kind of planted that back foot and got a lot on it. He kind of looked like he had foot in the air as he tried to throw. It was a fairly long pass across the field to Weaver. He was hoping with a one-on-one opportunity.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I don't think he got that back foot planted very well, and that's a tough throw to make with that straight foot.
Yeah, you wonder if he has that faith in that back foot on a wet field, if it's going to hold there. But yeah, he just we have a reason this was wide fundamentals down there. 3rd down and 10 coming up for the dog. Motion man is Berkey Bile. There's a handoff to Yap, and he will get it up past the field. Maybe not quite that much. Colton is ahead to the 1-yard line. It's one of the things we've seen from Coach Boston. You always think NFL and it's 3rd and 10. If you're running it there, you're going for a field goal. Field goal here, and that was just the one to set up a 4th down play.
Yeah, I think so, especially this deep in the opponent's territory. I think that's exactly what Boswell wanted to do, is just give him a shoulder.
Both feet slide forward and he went down and gets a pretty good shot.
Yeah, Kale, I know he's a running quarterback, but whenever the screen pass isn't working, you know, that's never a good decision to run the football. You gotta throw it in the dirt, or you gotta try to make something happen with your arm.
They're looking for the bubble screen over on that far sideline, and it just wasn't open. So Kale throws it down, ended up sprinting to the left, and there's one blocker out there trying to help him, and Travis Weaver. So the ball goes back over to Pembroke Hill. Just short of the red zone. And here is the handoff.
Face mask!
He's across the 20 and gets
Oh my God!
Maybe a horse call in the 2:36 to go in the 2nd quarter of play. Down underneath the one of the Raider readers is grabbing the mask. Yeah, wasn't called. Another handoff. So you go from George Story, who's not huge, but a good running back, 6 foot 170. Backup running back, senior, 5'3", 147 pounds. That's hiding behind your offensive lineman.
Yeah, you wonder if they were just going to him because they wanted to give the defense a different look. Number 1 running back is tired. He's over on the sideline.
Yeah, he's still on the sideline. This quarter, they're just getting blow here. And we'll get the football trying to go around the left side. Get there. He does not. He's short by about 2 yards. And over the tackle. And the top one was Ray Shields. 5'3" in person on a football field. He looks all of 5'3".
Yeah, I would say 5'3", maybe over 6'1".
Somebody who kind of leans in that direction myself. He's vertically challenged.
But he's a good player. I mean, he gets behind his lineman if he's got speed.
That was a good run. Behind his lineman and cutting it back to the left. We're going to see Pembroke Hill deep in their own territory. Line up to go for it.
Big stop.
41 from the 31. I gotta think this is going to be a quick kick. Maybe trying to draw a Trenton offside. Sedlock went into the pistol, and the last time out of the half called by Pembroke Hill. 55 seconds to go as we get a little gust of wind from the north here in Kansas City. We're late in the first half. Raiders 6, Bulldogs 6. We're back in about 2 seconds.
The game's going by so fast.
I don't mind it though, since it starts at 8. Pembroke Hill lines up to go for it here. 4th down and 1, and there's the handoff through the middle. Story gets stood up and slammed down close to the first down.
Down by number
On the
6.
tackle. He kind of got hit to the side and then wanted to say he got the first down. We're not at the greatest angle here, Jake, but that wasn't at least measured. That looked like it was right at the sticks.
Yeah, they gave him the spot though that they gave to him. It wasn't that close, but the actual play, I'm not sure about.
1st and 10. It may not hurt Trenton all that much. Pembroke Hill's an awful long way to go to score with 40 seconds left. There's a pass into the flat.
44 was the first stop.
Not great tackling earlier in this half for Trenton, but the Bulldogs attack has improved, and it seems like they're getting to the football with more ferocity right now.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's been one of the problems that we've seen a few times in games, and oftentimes it's been pretty costly, was some bad tackling by the Bulldogs, but it really seems like they've sewn it up a little bit this game, other than a couple plays.
6-6. We thought it would be a good competitive ball game. Two teams that look awful similar with their results and scores thus far. A couple of 2-2 football teams. Here's the handoff.
Hold it! Got a holding!
And he lassoed him down. That was close to bringing him down by the shoulder pad or by the back of the neck. But it wasn't called that force call of the tackle. And I believe Pembroke Hill is just going to let the clock run out.
That will end the first half.
We're going to have a second half. It's going to be an awfully big 2 quarters for the Trenton Bulldogs. Nothing decided through 1 half, and it really feels like a game where nothing was decided. It felt like a draw, 50-50. It's 6-6. And I don't know if either team has any sort of advantage going into the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and that's the game I expected to see whenever I came in here, honestly. I expected defensive battle. The offensive is going to score eventually, but it's going to be all defense. And Trenton has played pretty well defensively so far. They got to keep it up in the second half, and the offense has to get rolling.
If Trenton could get the win tonight, we don't talk about this a lot, but the way that district standings are, Trenton's already going to get bonus points, win or lose, for playing Pembroke Hill. If they get a victory against a Class 3 Pembroke Hill team, they really want to get one against Kirksville and Wake 8, because Kirksville's also Class 3. It would be a huge, huge victory for the Bulldogs, who need this victory in the point standings if they want any hope of having a home game in Week 10.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be a huge win, both Pembroke and Kirksville. And Kirksville, we've always given them fits in the past few years, and Pembroke right now looks like it's pretty even.
We're going to get out of the way. We got guys coming down the ladder, so we will get out of the way, take a 3-minute timeout, back with the halftime scoring summary. No stats tonight, not able to give you those with the setup that we have going. We'll send things back to the studio back in 3 on home of the Bulldogs, Hot Country Z101.7. It is 6-6 at the half.
Be careful, you got a case at the bottom.
What? And what do you need?
Tom, you need me for anything else at halftime? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go
okay, Bill?
take a break real quick.
Watch out, you got a case right there.
I was going to say that last step could be nasty. Watch the case on the way down.
I know.
There we go. Where is Miles' game at right now? I suppose they might be getting some of that. If they got any of the rain that we got here over at Edina, which they're going to be dealing with that for a lot longer than we are. Right. Right. Oh, that drives Dennis nuts too. Right. Yeah, that's so frustrating. There has to be a way we can get around that. You Exactly, or your number. Just somebody where you can get through. Because yeah. And the other thing, I've had that too, where like Mark is watching for me to call on there, and it'll end up in the automated system, and he doesn't get to it in time. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. So do you know what the weather is like up there? Is it pretty warm outside still, or? It is like really cool and windy down here. Oh, it's 62 degrees. The rain has come through, and the wind is just, it's not really, it's like 15 miles per hour, and it's blowing right at our backs out of the north. Like a cold wind. You'll notice it when it does. I'm still interested to see if they got any tornado damage south of here. Welcome back to Pembroke Hill School in Kansas City. The Trenton Bulldogs and the Pembroke Hill Raiders. Two teams that are both, at least for this year, in independent status. That will change next year for the black and gold. Trenton, as we've been telling you about for the last 6-7 months now, it's going to be a big move and a much awaited move for Trenton High School. They will become an official member of the brand new 16-school Grand River Conference next year. I give you all 16 schools. I don't know if I can promise that I'll remember them all, but I do what I can. Let's see, 8-man football next year. We'll go with the two that are going from 11-man this year. Bramer, along with King City. There's also St. Joe Christian and North Andrew and Pattonsburg, who will be new to the league. And some of the 8-man schools that have been playing 8-man are in the GRC in basketball and other sports. Albany, Worth County, and Stanberry. I think that's 8 on the west side. East side, I know much better. That's going to be on the very eastern side, Putnam County and Milan, Princeton and Trenton. We have Gallatin, Polo, South Harrison, and Maysville. So there's your 16. Obviously for football next year, there will not be any crossover. I do know at this point that Trenton's first 3 games next year will be against Lathrop, then Lexington, and the GRC lid lifter next year will be against Putnam County. Week number 3, first ever GRC game for the Trenton Bulldogs will be week 3 in 2016. Not a ton of scoring here tonight. It all came in the first quarter. A 26-yard touchdown pass that went to Michael Keene, the big tight end, Pembroke Hill. That made the score 6-0. And then, with 1:39 to go in the first quarter, so just 50 seconds later, the Bulldogs answered on a 54-yard touchdown keeper by senior quarterback Cale McCarter. 10 minutes to go until the opening kickoff of half number 2. We are live on the plaza, or just west of the plaza, between Country Club Plaza and State Line Drive, a beautiful, very affluent area of Kansas City. Great place to watch a football game. It's Bulldog 6, Pembroke Hill 6. We will have, I think we've aired 3 of the Lady Bulldog Coaches shows. I'm not sure which one we have left. Whichever one we have left, we'll use that to fill the halftime show. That comes up next. You're listening to the Bulldogs and the Raiders on Hot Country Z 101.7. Okay, we have 9:25 on the clock, which means we probably have about 12 and a half minutes or so before the second half. Play the one that you haven't played yet, which is golf, right? Yeah, play that one for sure. If you play them both, what are they, about 12 minutes? 6 minutes each? Yeah. I would just play the golf one and play ads around it, because we need to get those ads in. Okay, I'll be back in a bit.
bathroom.
I'm trying to decide if I need to pee or not. Because you kind of do, but you don't. But you know by the end of the game you're going to be hurting. And I don't necessarily want to go on a wild goose chase looking for a urinal.
By the way, that guy that's with me, he's my friend from college.
Oh, gotcha.
So he doesn't know a lot of trick people, so he's kind of
Gotcha.
around me.
I'm going to the Mizzou game in the morning. I'm going to be hurting when that alarm clock goes off. That we get there. I ought to ask John. That's what we paid for. I'll ask him.
Yeah, that's
Which
what.
one do you want? You want Mississippi State game on Thursday night, or
Yeah, that'd be great.
a lot of those he might already get away, so I'll go ask him.
Okay. Yeah, we kind of talked about that whenever we came on.
Okay. So you talked to him, and he's like, well, I can reimburse you with.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring it up.
Yeah, he said I told him I was fine with that instead of.
If you want, maybe the easiest, his email is john@kcc.com.
I use email.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I mean,
Yeah.
you get the Monday through Friday grind. And
John at kctn.com. Okay, I think I remember that. I'll shoot myself a text just so I don't forget.
because he has a lot, like if there was one type of guy. I know they played Mississippi State on like a Thursday. They got Tennessee the next week.
Yeah, Thursday will work fine for me. I get out of class at 2 o'clock, and I can miss my Friday morning.
Cool.
That would be perfect.
I'm sure it'll be like. I don't know. I guess we have a big event that night before. Well, Mississippi State was ranked number 1 last year. They're not big names.
No. Mississippi State's not that
But
good.
they got
Yeah, they got Dak.
but they got nobody else back.
Yeah.
It's like weird.
Preseason Heisman favorite, no longer than that.
They also came that darn close to beating LSU last night. I would love to go to LSU. They probably get their money like everybody does.
I'm excited for LSU Auburn this weekend.
Yeah.
I want to see LSU win that one.
I'm excited for. I've always been kind of an Ole Miss fan.
Yeah, Alabama, Ole Miss.
Not because
yes.
not because I like them, but because I think they're kind of cool school to ever win. They're not Alabama.
I love them.
I think they got great tradition. I'd love to see it put down.
Oh yeah, I really like the players they have. You know, their defense tackle in Kimdiche. I love Kimdiche.
He was the number 1 player in the country.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
He was more good career than he
Dempsey, why would you set the camera up wrong?
Did you panic when you saw that, bud? Yeah, a little bit. My camera! Dang it.
Randy's gonna kill me.
Boy, I tell you what, you just tap that thing with your foot. Yeah, it don't take much.
It's still live. It'll all be all right.
To my credit, I knew what it was in about half a second. Camera's going down. Grab and pull. Oh yeah, we were coming. We stopped at Kearney. We ended up eating at Arby's, and we got to like Chautauqua Road and those areas up there of Northampton. It was weird because it was behind the skyline. It was like low to the ground, really purple and black, and then above it there was like this white stripe, and it looked like it was just a rolling cloud like this. I was like, oh, what the heck is that? Then we heard tornado warnings come on over the oil, and we're like, We turn around. Luckily, when they said it was in, moving toward Lewisburg, I said, okay, that's south of Kansas City by at least 45 minutes. How
Your video's not broadcasting.
really? Like just right now, or the whole first half?
Whole first half.
Did you catch that? Video's not broadcasting.
They couldn't get to work anyway, so they out here in the stands trying to get your video.
I can try to make it work.
It's still on there right now, isn't it? Are you joking with me? Not joking with me, or are you serious? Because they thought I was doing the filming. I said, wrong department. KGT and they're outside.
One way to find out.
It says I'm up.
Bring it up on my phone. Like 5 minutes.
How much time is it?
3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Well, 2 minutes, so to go to 3 minutes, right?
Oh.
Did they?
I think, well, unless
haven't
they already
said
have.
it yet.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go sit down then for at least 2 minutes. Hopefully they just take blank spot. Because I've had it wiggle around. We'll lose it for a second.
It says it's unable to play, but I'm going to call. Hey, are you there, Emily? Emily? That's not helping me because I'm on the phone with Emily and it says unable to play during phone call. Hey, Emily, are you there?
I woke her up. No, I don't want to get out of the truck. I'm sleeping. I said, okay.
Oh, boy. Are you there, Emily?
Hey, tell Emily that my girlfriend told me that for one of the breaks, our mics were still on. So,
Oh, you mean on the video?
no, like during
Audio?
actual, yeah. She said she only heard it once that she knew of, so I'm sure that it was just.
I'm sure that was just an oversight.
Yeah. Nothing bad. She said that she just heard about whenever we were talking about how fast the game was going by.
Gotcha.
It was sort of like,
Thankfully, it wasn't whenever Tom was telling us not to go.
Not to be honest. I said that in about 10 seconds earlier. I'm like, dang it. That's why we're video and I keep on forgetting.
It's a good thing the first half of the video didn't come through.
Yeah. Even so, it's not like it's swearing on you.
Yeah.
It's not really appropriate.
I'm sure, considering it's Trenton, I'm sure people would have found it.
I'm surprised for sharing kicks that came through the radio. Or trading kicks, sorry.
We can get to be pretty dang funny.
Our concession stand doesn't quite match up to y'all. You guys have that chili dog and some kind of nacho dog up there that had the bus ride back home was tough.
Next time we'll bring it with us. Yeah.
That was more of an overseer than Are you there, Emily? She might be.
Start doing this.
Okay, I'm back if you want to pick up the phone.
Key ring.
Are you there?
It looks ridiculous, but I will. It's also ridiculous.
I just realized I hung up on you, or you hung up on me, or one way or the other. I'm calling you right now.
Can you hear me all? That's it all.
Well, you know what I was trying to do with my phone? We had somebody say that they couldn't see the video on ktgn.com. I was trying to bring it up on my phone, and it said it wouldn't bring up the video, and I was in the middle of the phone calls. I was gonna tell you I was gonna hang up and try, and then just call you back. So no biggie. I'll just send it back next time you get here. Okay. You can slap it in another 30 here if you want, then. Yeah, we still got 90 seconds to go.
So
Yeah, if you want to try to bring up kt10.com, if there's an available computer or something, and see if you can see if that video is working. Okay. That made Logan feel better anyway, right? He's like, what?
We have to make sure Logan feels better.
No, if the video's not going over, then it's not going to go off.
Then Logan loses his job.
Yeah, probably. It's easy to do. You have to know. Welcome back to Kansas City. We're having fun here in the press box as we get ready for quarter number 3 between the Trenton Bulldogs and the Pembroke Hill Raiders. 6-6 the score, just 2 touchdowns, one on a pass to Keene, 2:29 to go in the first, the other a 54-yard keeper by McCarter with 1:39 to go in the first. The second quarter was scoreless. Tom Johnson with you, Jacob Marley off to my left. Jake, what do you feel like those keys for the Bulldogs? Get a victory in a tough ball game this morning.
I think the key to victory here is to finish off drive. We've seen multiple drives where the Bulldogs have gotten into the 30 or 20-yard line and then gotten stopped. You know, when you drive it all the way down the field and then get stopped there, that's a big loss of momentum, and it's just not finishing the drive. You have to do that.
Every game we're looking at guys who we know are pretty explosive guys who, there are 5 or 6 of them, so every game we're going to have guys that I know Coach Boswell is trying to spread it around, but the one pass that we did see that was thrown to Cream Owen went about 15 yards, so I think they might look Cream Owen a little bit more than
Yeah, and I think they also might look more for that sweep outside pitch play, because last week it didn't really work. Cream Owen is really fast and athletic. This week, it's going to work a little bit better.
You know that Neff's going to get the football. He's usually good for 20 carries the ball game. Would you be looking for
That's a tough one. I would say just touching the ball overall, Lieber, because they like to give Lieber the ball because he's explosive. I would say just in terms of carries, I think they would.
Kicker is number 33.
Proven, and maybe they're just a little bit biased here because I'm remembering the second half player.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lieber will make plays, and I think Lance looking for that breakout game here in the 2015 season after a 600-plus yard rushing season. There's a little ground ball. That is a nasty thing to try to pick up before Pembroke Hill. It rolls into the middle of the field and jumping on the football, making sure that he just saves the possession at the very least. For the Raiders is Griffin Colt. Colt engulfs the football at the 34-yard line. Colt Neff's been having a tough time here of late kicking the football. He had another very good line to the ball side. It looks like they're trying to do it on kickoff. I'm not sure if he did that on purpose or not. He's just going to drive it down the middle and nice guy to the
Yeah, he's had a tough time, and I think the way Colton helps his football team, I think maybe he looks for someone else to just give them a shot on the field.
5-man front here for the Bulldogs as they hand off.
Ball carrier, short story.
Nothing. Evan Park, that was not great. Story. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Then it's 2nd down 1. Maybe generous there on forward momentum. Out to the 34-yard line. 2nd down and 9 coming up for Pembroke Hill. This almost looks like the Wisconsin-Missouri game. You have Pembroke Hill wearing red and white, and you have Trenton wearing the colors old and blue, black and gold.
A little bit more run heavy than Missouri normally is, though.
There's quarterback trying to take it last time. That was a heck of a play made. Rookie Bile throwing him up, throwing it. Murdered him at the 32.
Yeah, and I also saw Connor Cotton in there on that tackle. We talk a lot about Trey Shields and how well he plays on this defense. I've seen Connor Cotton step up this game. I've seen him on almost every tackle on the field.
He's a sophomore, junior this year. When you get to the middle of the junior, how much is Connor, for lack of a better phrase, just starting to get it. Starting to really come to his own.
The junior year is really the key for getting it, as we say in football.
Trenton again showing that 5-man front. Snap goes to Sedlock. Goes to the left. He's going to go back to the right. Dangerous pass. He's going to play hot and drop. Down to the 30-yard line. It actually worked out well for Pembroke. Because the next great grab that thank you. And it would have been a loss of 3. If you're looking for a way to Trenton Bulldogs to start short of a turnover, 3 and out is pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it really sends a message to Pembroke here to have their defense just stop them right away.
Kick the football away is Nelson Sabatins of Pembroke Hill. Snaps good. Sabatins boots it away in the direction of Travis Lieber. A one-hop, grabbed by Lieber at the 3. He works the 35-yard line and tackled. That's the first time in a long time that we've seen Leaper on a punt return with any room at all. He didn't quite hit one, but he got the
Bulldogs first down.
Yeah, he took it in the right direction. It was just a great open field tackle by number 35 of the Raiders. He got past both the gunners and just had that third man bring him down.
First and 10 for the Trenton Bulldogs, going right to left on your dial in the third quarter. Getting chillier yet, down to 61 degrees with a brisk wind. West Plaza. 10:25 to go in the third. First offensive play of the half for Trenton is a handoff to Neff. He's
Colton Neff, ball carrier.
Forward, knocked down at 37.
First man on bottom of that pile.
Doing the
33. Hank Graves.
Well, Pembroke coaches and watch film of Trenton. They know how good of a player Neff is. So that's got to be their number one concern. Let's take away Colton Neff. They've done it occasionally here, and you've seen especially how Cale McCarter's been able to get some good hold on the read option there because of it. So they know what they have to do. They have to keep Colton Neff from between the guards and the tackles.
Saw Schuler went on the field and off the field over there by Coach Boswell. Lamp was going off. Now Coach says you're on, Jonathan. So Jonathan's going to line up here in the right wing formation. Mullenix has a huge size advantage over the 5'5" Tommy Wolf, defensive back for Pembroke. See if Trenton goes that way at any point tonight. There's a pitch with a flag on the play, too. He cuts behind the block.
Next by number 35.
To the 43-yard line. I'm not sure what the flag was, but Pembroke's coaches are saying it's against the Bulldogs.
Well, I saw a little bit of confusion with Mullenix talking to the sideline judge there about getting lined up right, so it might be an illegal formation.
We know that he's not the tallest guy ever, but he's probably a normal-sized human kid. And the guy he's going against is 5'5".
There was
illegal
procedure on the Bulldogs.
Toward the 50-yard line and just throw it up, go one-on-one, Mullenix against the
Yeah, I've been
the Raiders are
for
accepting
weeks
the
against
penalty.
Mullenix because it seems to me like he's usually playing
Second and
one-on-one
14.
man-to-man by a pretty short corner. And this game, he was giving him a lot of space. I mean, I know that the Bulldogs don't like to throw it a lot, but I think you got to take advantage of that matchup a little bit.
It seems like there's some risk involved in throwing the football, but you're talking about making a 10 to 15 yard pass with a guy that has about 6 and 7 inch Conley has good size over there as well. He has the same advantage. It is second down and 15 after the 5-yard penalty. Here is the keeper by McCarter. He spins out right side back to the middle. He stopped just short.
Daniel Duffy on the first hit. Along with number 22, George Stewart.
But it was a good decision by Cale. He ended up getting 6, and it makes it a manageable third down and 8 to go for the Bulldogs from the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's the way this offense runs. The tough, gritty, not very pretty yards, grinding it right up the middle, and then eventually getting in the end zone.
The way that it rained here, I can guarantee you there's a lot of football fields where if it rained there as it did here, those fields would be a mess right now. Pembroke Hill is not. This is one of the best fields I've ever seen for draining off water. It had to drain off a ton in the 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock 2-hour span tonight. Rolling out to his right is McCarter, throws the ball down the side.
Yeah, the really impressive thing was he made that arms fully extended, rib cage exposed, so he really went all out.
There's nothing that hurts worse either as a wide receiver than having those hands extended if you get a shot right in the ribs.
Yeah, that's one where you got to take a break for a couple plays.
Under center is McCarter. Motion man is Lamp. He'll get the football sprinting out to the left side. Scott Webb by Pembroke. I'm so sick of that. Trenton's had pace last year. The most effective play Trenton had last year, a lot of the time, was just rolling it out on the play with Jonathan Lamp and see if he can turn the corner.
Second and 10.
Pembroke, and for that matter, Higginsville and Holden the last 3 weeks, they've really not given Lamp a whole lot of room.
No, and with this Pembroke squad, it's really a lot of discipline and making sure you have your guys covered. And the guy who's covering the outside pitch is doing a really great job.
11:33 to go in the third quarter. Game flying by here in Kansas City. 6-6 scores. Leaper goes in motion. There's the handoff to Neff. He's up to the 45-yard line. I thought he broke the tackle there. Mr. Whitley and Mr. Shields that were pushing right up to the Neff was stopped at the 43-yard line. That is a hard. Yards for both and half. Third down and 4 coming up with a black and gold.
Are there any other fun you see from that?
Not
I
really.
mean, honestly.
Go Dogs! Not really. That's his role this year. He gets the hard yards up the middle. Sprinting out the right side is Leaper. And up.
Eight-yard run. Daniel W.
I think if you're watching on video, you can see okay, he has an looks like he's a big dude. He's really not. He's really nifty, but that's just not his role on the team.
Yeah, he's got the speed. He just hasn't gotten a great chance to show it.
Hey! Come on! Come on! Throw it! Throw the flag! Throw the flag!
And chucked him back about 5 yards. We've seen that call, we've seen it not called, but that's right against the edge of it.
I didn't have to catch that play.
Little controversy. Fans are a little bit on the irritated side from
That was way after the whistle.
Here is the spring going.
Come on, guys! Travis Leaper with the ball. Brought down by number 72. Alex Renya. 1 yard gain. We have 3rd and 9.
You see anything defensively that indicates to you that the Raiders are watching outside the hash marks and more inside at this point? Because this kind of
Okay, so is that the better?
Well, I don't know that it's necessarily they're watching one direction or another, but it's definitely that the defensive line is playing with the line discipline and running down the line instead of running up the field, and it's working really well for them.
I say that about the call that felt like that should have been a late probably one that could have seen up off the stadium.
Okay, number 33. Brought down by the Raiders interior line.
They're going to get more life.
Led by 58. Kirsten Sultan.
This has been a recruiting
Number James Andrews. 4th and 9.
Go Bulldogs!
Yeah, I think so. Running out of the house, I think we got to finish off.
Come on, Bulldogs! He said everything.
Quarterback kept the ball.
First down across the 25. Did he get there? Pembroke Hill is saying no. It kind of depends on how far.
Okay, so
Alex Renya on the tackle. Not enough for a first down. The ball goes over to the Raiders. 1st and 10.
Yard and a half yard or so short of the first down. An effective play by the Bulldogs, but really closer to 8 than 7. And the Bulldogs got 7 on the run. 4:47 to go in the third quarter. It goes back to Pembroke Hill.
good?
Go D! Having the more consistent drives. Pembroke Hill is playing that low van defense.
You got it. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. They haven't let Trenton finish the drives and put up points.
All right, we got power. That was a lot of that was a lot of movement.
I got to think that's coming back. That was right about where you usually see Carter.
Yeah, I think so. And I saw.
Go, Kill!
Shot block.
Go, Cutter!
Pembroke Hill. That'll be the 15-yard variety against the Raiders, and it's going to put Pembroke Hill in a large hole.
Yeah, I was just about to mention, it looked like one of Pembroke's pulling guards was getting up off the ground, so it was probably more of a low block call.
This is the Trenton defense. Not out there a lot in the third quarter, but when
15-yard
they've been out there in the third quarter, they really dominated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get the safety. Come on, guys.
The Bulldogs have been struggling offensively tonight. Moving the
1st
ball
and
generally
20.
well between the 30s, but they can't seem to get that push when they get inside the 30-yard line.
Come on, Dogs!
With the clock stopped at Pembroke Hill Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, right along the state line with Kansas. Sedlock in the pistol, takes the snaps, hands it off.
Go Bulldogs!
Austin Burkabah.
14-yard line.
Guys!
No gain on the play.
4 yards to go for the Raiders.
2nd and 22.
22. Yeah, let me kind of review that. Ball's at the 13. And the first down markers at the 35.
Go D!
35 minus 13, 22 yards to go for the Raiders and the home Reds. Moving from left to right on your dial.
Throw the flag! All right.
Flags on the play, and the flag's going to be
Whistle stop play.
I don't know what sort of angle you have here, Jacob, but it looks like
Go
I
Dogs!
have a decent angle here, and I caught that play, and I mean, it looked like about half the team started the play at one point, and half the team started at the other point.
Best case scenario, you hear Trenton, you get a pick six, you get a fumble, you return it. That's always the best case scenario situation.
Yeah, and I think it's definitely a distinct possibility considering how far Trenton has driven the Raiders back into their own.
Let's go D!
Yeah, the other thing, though, is
Go D!
for your offense.
Yeah, Trenton's been playing field position battle so far, and they've been winning it.
And Locke sprinting out left. Here comes the pressure. He escapes the pressure. Throws the ball down the far side.
Let's go Dogs!
Great play by Keen. He really played Keen, but he also played that far sideline. That Keen wouldn't be able to go any farther because he was right against the Bulldog bench.
Really, really great pass defense by Kale, and that's something that the Bulldogs have really needed so far in this game and in past games. And that's exactly how they need to play the ball in the air.
Another thing, too, is it's 3rd and 27. It was 2nd and 27 on that play. The Kale pass interference was very easy to do with their first down. All that work is right down the
Go D!
Get in there, guys. And then get some pretty good field position.
Come on, guys, get in there.
3rd and 27. Here's Sedlock. He's going to throw the home run pass.
That is crap!
Carter were out there.
You guys are right to the ball.
Now, whether or not he was going to catch that football, I don't think there was any way he was going to. So there was early contact, but if it's uncatchable, that's the argument for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's right. It's
not the guy that Pembroke is going for down the near side. What did you see on the play?
Well, I'm almost afraid to say this
That's
because
the whole
where we're at,
thing is
but I thought it was a
just
good call by the ref because Kale came in with the hit before the receiver got a chance to catch the ball.
The hit was about 35-yard line. Ball had 32 inches out. I don't think he could get the ball, but I'm not going to
Yeah, he had a chance to still the contact game early.
What defense! Pass!
He gets into the pocket, throws.
That whole play was
There were two Pembroke Hill guys who were right next to each other. That's usually not out there, and it looked like the quarterback just missed the receiver.
Yeah, Pembroke's trying to take advantage of the Bulldogs pass coverage that we talked about a little bit earlier.
Something there too that a pass interference
81, Nelson Thomas is punter for the Raiders.
Yeah, I didn't know that
I
either.
know it is at the higher level, but that pass interference on 3rd and 27 and 3rd and 12.
Yeah, in the NFL, that's the first down every time.
Definitely is. Sabatez to kick it away. Pressure on the kick. All right, end over end.
Face mask! Hey, come on! Pull him by the head! You pulled him by the head! Are you guys watching the same game? The ball in
3 minutes and 9 seconds to go.
47-yard line.
That was
This is for safety! Jeez!
nervous enough to try and catch the football.
3 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, we had to kind of run up to it a little bit further than I think we wanted to. So it makes it hard to get space.
You guys laughing?
Ball didn't carry really well, kind of looked like a dead fish.
That's ridiculous.
Basically pulled wind, so he got the ball. Good field position for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 from the 48.
Yeah, we don't have We own the corner, guys. Come on.
Oh yeah, a lot of credit, especially to that strong side where the play was running. They got the block down the field, and then that full lineman was able to get his blocks in second level for Reaper.
You see Mason Owen out there is starting as center for the injured Tucker Frank. It's not an easy spot for the sophomore. That's not the watching his name all that much. First for lineman to the left side.
Take the ball! Get the ball!
snap goes to Carter.
That was good ball.
That's not
Now carrying the ball over the middle.
Play that the Bulldogs have run all.
It's on the radio too.
Literally what happened there
Tackle
is you had
first.
two wingbacks.
Griffin
Yeah,
Colt.
and
There wasn't a flag on that play.
and Lamp on the right side, and this
Illegal procedure. It'll be a 5-yard walk-off.
Confusion on the play call. That's something you got to fix in a close game.
First down.
That will not make
First and 15.
ball actually on that far sideline. 2:35 to go in the third quarter.
No. No, they can take the play. Kill it and take a second.
Well, what are you looking for the Bulldogs' last 2 minutes of this game?
Well, I'm seeing, first of all, they got to pick up this long first down. Second of all, they got to finish the drive and they got to put points on the board. Come on, go! One extra cotton, both out wide. Pitch goes to Lamp.
Not as much as they should have gotten on that one.
Tackled by Michael
Just
King.
thought we were knocked off the air, we weren't. So everything's good. But we are not where we outside the press box. We're not where we can see if we're on the air. So we have Terry Clemens who's kind of give me that look. So I had to check on it. Appreciate you picking me up. Second down and 10. What did I miss?
They used a pitch outside to Lamp and took it out 4 or 5 yards.
Second down and 10. So I got the Bulldogs. And it gave Jacob, I was just going to have Jacob kind of fill there for about 30 seconds. You got to do play-by-play.
I did. I might have a passion for it.
You jumped right in. Now, timeout on the field. 1:52 to go in the third quarter. It's Trenton 6 and Pembroke Hill 6. We're back with more football from KC in 30 seconds on KGOZ. Gallatin, Chillicothe. Hey, Emily, have you checked the video? Okay, it's working. Okay, cool. I think somebody here at the stadium just couldn't get it in. Gary Klingsmith gave me that look. I think something on the sideline had kind of flipped in forward to like IP2. So he kind of gave... No. I brought it back because it just went off the screen where you just have to kind of roll it back to where it shows. 1:52 to go in quarter number 3. Pembroke Hill 6, Trenton 6. Bulldogs need to find a way to get a victory tonight here, Jake. It won't be the previous victory the Bulldogs get all season long, but it's a much needed game. The Bulldogs want to get a first in the second half.
Yeah, I think so. Especially the confidence level coming into this game with the expectations coming out with the loss is really going to hurt.
Under center is McCarter. Nobody in motion this time. He sprints out right. Nice protection. McCarter steps into the pocket. Puts his head down, breaks a tackle, stays on his feet across the 40-yard line, and he's brought down at the 39. We've seen this all night long for both teams, Jacob, but it's a credit to these running backs, linemen, in this case, the quarterback. It's taken about 3 or 4 guys every single carry. It seems like it takes 4 guys to get somebody to through.
Yeah, the running backs have been running really hard, and the linemen have put some good blocks for making the linebackers and safety come down and make the tackles.
Bulldogs have spent way too much time here tonight. 3rd and 8, 4th and 8. We've seen that constantly. Here's another 3rd and 8. We've seen Coach Boswell generally go conservative on these 3rd and long calls. It looks like he's trying to get 4 yards on 1st down and 4 yards on 4th down.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that's what they're going to do here after an unsuccessful pass moving forward.
Under center is McCarter. Maletic split out to the right. Motion man is Leaper. There's a 2-step drop, and McCarter throws short.
He was touching him way down the field.
And McCarter, we've seen this from Kale when he has.
I can't contact pass 5 yards.
Really good pass. So that time he hit it outside center, he's moving back, so he's drifting away from the ball to try to throw it out the field.
Yeah, and you wonder if it's because of that field issue, or if McCarter just didn't get the proper drop back.
Pumping him way down.
May just be he has a lot of big guys running around. He's close to him.
Yeah, but I saw some pretty good pass protection by the offensive lineman that play.
I did too. Ball's at the 39-yard line. 4th down and 8 for the Bulldogs. It'll be a good move. Split out to the left. Wing back left side is Leaper. Timeout. Trenton. 57 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. It's Bulldogs 6 and Raiders 6. We're back to Pembroke Hill School in KC in 30 seconds with more on C101.7.
Tom's never going to do play-by-play again.
Did you see that look that he had? You know what happened is we have like 5 things on the screen. One of them is like the VIP, which is connected. The other one's the IP, which is connected. But you can also flip it forward to flip
No, I don't. Walk down here.
Yeah, I wasn't freaking out, but it was so tight here, so I've been trying to get around the field. See what's up. It's 4th and 8 for the Trenton Bulldogs. Well, the 5th, 4th, and 8th that the Bulldogs have had. This time the Bulldogs are going to elect the punt. Colton Colston to boot it away from midfield. Maybe a fake. It's crossing my mind anyway. Good snap. Colton boots it away. High. Kick that turns over. It hits at the 10. Rolls to the 5. And it rolls to the 1. Knocked down by the Bulldogs at the 1 yard line. Down to the football. Or the THS Bulldogs. I think that was down at the 1. Let me kind of look at that. That looked to me, did you get a real good look at it? It looked like Cree was kind of dancing on that goal line a little bit, trying to see how far that football could roll. It's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, it definitely looked close. I'm not sure. It looked like Cree might have been tiptoeing around the 2 yard line, which is kind of confusing, so I don't know.
The ball's at the 2. They have the 2 on the scoreboard. So
Come on, dogs, get in there!
Means 98 yards to go. It's exactly what Trenton wanted to do on that punt. You know what else is crossing my mind? He's the big fullback for Pembroke Hill, Hank Graves. Looks like the Bulldogs should have had him ball up at the 2. Instead, he comes out the other end. He gets the ball out across the 10 for a gain of 9 yards.
Yeah, Graves is a different player than Wang. They're going to have to put a better tackling fundamentals on that guy.
17 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. This may very well be the last play around the 4th break. 6-6 to score. Trenton and Pembroke Hill locked up in a wet and muddy, low-scoring ball game. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Pembroke just not let it run dry. They will. There's the snap, and it was a half second after we go double zeros. Through 3 quarters from KC, it's Pembroke Hill 6, Trenton 6. We're back with the all-important 4th quarter in minutes on Hot Country Z 101.7.
You know, he doesn't. I mean, it was kind of silly to him for
Kind of the nickname of the station. I'll give the nickname sometimes, I'll give the call letters other times. Kind of one of those deals though, if your jingle say Hot Country, you might as well just go it on.
Yeah, really. I mean, it works. People know what station we're on.
Like, people know if we're that word.
I don't want to stay in overtime.
It is 2nd down and 2 for the Raiders of Pembroke Hill School on the first play of the 4th quarter. Raiders and Bulldogs tied up at 6 here. Setlock going down to the left flank.
I just played it. I mean, 100% versus the UC NFL guys like that. Unfortunately, he just couldn't reel it in, but still a great play.
3rd and 2. This is a big, big play for the Bulldogs defensively. We actually have a better angle to call it. Down at this end of the field as well. So, where it is right now is working out for the play call, certainly. Ball to 16. There's that. great play by the Bulldog defense. I didn't catch you got in there for that catch.
I didn't catch it either. I think it was a lineman. Maybe.
Mason Owen, maybe?
I thought it was Hines.
The big play. If you saw it on video and you know who it was, you're doing better than us. Here comes the kick to Leaper. High, does not turn over. See if Leaper gets away from it. He will. It takes a Bulldog bounce, and it's going to be knocked down at the 35-yard line. Quarterback's going to set on, jumped on that ball with a leap at the 35. You said it exactly right, Jacob. Trenton's been looking for just a play to get things going. This ball game has been competitive, but it's been rather, I wouldn't say boring, but just lackadaisical. Not a lot happening in the last 2 quarters. This is the opportunity right here for the Trenton Bulldogs to go up 12-6.
Yeah, it's been defensive. It's been hard to get yards. It's been hard to get points on the board, and they need a good drive to really do with this opportunity.
2 wideouts for the Bulldogs. 1 left side, Mullenix. 1 right side is Cotton. Ball at the 34-yard line, and the keeper by McCarter here is whistled down as it beating the Bulldogs out front, making a great play. A guy with good size, but also he's short in stature enough. He's kind of like Tucker Franklin in that he has good explosion off of his defensive line position. He just beats right to that play.
Yeah, I would mention the SDG and the rest of it, by the way. He's short and stout.
I would agree with you. He has the body type, certainly. He'd be a good grappler. 10:40 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs in a 6-6 tie. McCarter on 2nd and 11 takes the snap, and he fakes. He runs the left side of the field. He cuts to the 30-yard line. And 26 quarter, I gotta say,
yeah, I think so. Like we've been talking a lot about how points are hard to come by. I think Pembroke has the chance to go back and score again. Trenton can stop them.
It's not going to be a 2-point conversion. They're going to go for the extra point kick from Neff. They want to get some confidence going in Colton's right foot. Snap is down, kick is up, that kick is Pembroke 6. We're back to the plaza in 30 seconds. The kick on KGLZ. Hey, if I ever get in the way of that thing, just feel free to hit me on the shoulder. I should know immediately.
I did.
Yeah. Because I wasn't even
I just
aware.
shoved my finger in Jacob's face because he's sitting back here jumping. The computer's jumping. I'm trying to follow him.
I was so excited. You saw that you didn't score so right.
Excited puppy
Notice how I
dog.
didn't want to say it was boring, but it was fun.
Well, I don't think it's been a boring game. I think it's been a defensive game. I like that. That's fun.
I'd say good defense.
I'm here.
Good defense is more exciting.
It's 13-6 Trenton. 10 minutes to go. Along with studio engineer Emily Malonzo, Tom Johnson back with you, along with Jacob Marley from Pembroke Hill School and KC. The Trenton Bulldogs are taking a 13-6 lead on a keeper by Cale McCarter. It's a short kick by Neff. I don't know if he hit it off the side of his foot, but it looked like a hook on the golf course. It started straight, it went dead left, and it was caught on a slide at the 26th by Pembroke Hill. Remember, that's a nice play by Pembroke Hill because that's a live football. It's one of the things you're taught very, very early on special teams.
Yeah, definitely. I would take making sure you get the live football and a few less yards than taking the chance on the bounce.
10:24 to go for the Bulldogs in victory number 3. 7-point lead after the McCarter touchdown run and the Neff extra point. Here is the handoff coming left side. 25. Out of bounds. Fumbles it out of bounds at the 32-yard line as Harris and Moses make the tackle. We haven't seen a lot, and I'm stunned by this. With as much rain as we got, about 7 o'clock here tonight, guys, there is nary a stitch of mud on any of these jerseys. They're just wet.
Yeah,
There's no mud.
yeah, there's definitely water, and I think that's because it's been draining off, but it still sticks on the grass.
And we just saw Harrison Molinek slide into a big water puddle here on the near sideline. So they're wetter than usual at this point. Here is the handoff Story coming right side. He is stuck. That will be a loss of 2. Jacob, you said that watching a defensive ball game, it's kind of down your alley, something that you like. You gotta love the push you've seen from the Bulldogs defense since halftime.
Oh, I really do. I really do. I was really frustrated with their pass coverage earlier, but now they've gotten it under control and they're stopping the run, and it's really fun to watch.
9:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Huge play here. 3rd down and 6 for the Raiders from their own 31-yard line. Quarterback Sedlock takes a snap, fakes, rolls out to his left. Man's open. Opening up right in front of us. The question was, would Sedlock get it to Graves, and he did.
Yeah, I thought Molinek coming off the edge there was in good enough position to knock it away, but the quarterback made a good throw, got it around him.
Wasn't watching Free so much. He threw it over him or around him? What was that? What was the quarterback looking back?
I think he got it right between his arms.
Pretty good accuracy. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line right in front of us here. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Sedlock, handoff, Story. Story to the line of scrimmage. He ran into Mount Clemens and Shields. No gain on the play. We continue to see the Bulldog run defense be very, very stout here in the second half.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of Story since the first quarter, and I'm wondering why that is, because I thought he played pretty well.
It doesn't look like he's moving real well on the sideline, does it?
Yeah, he might be.
Not maybe injured, but just, I don't know, maybe not 100% for whatever reason.
He honestly might just be worn out.
Yeah. Getting some water as he comes to the sideline from one of the managers here for Pembroke Hill. 2nd down and 9, Raiders. Some misdirection in the handoff. Through the middle, running into Cotton. Up down by Shields. There's one of the wingbacks, that's Sabatez. Nelson Sabatez, a 5'7", 158-pound junior. Pembroke Hill, and this has surprised me, scores some pretty decent numbers. This is not a very big squad. They have some size, but a lot of the guys who carry the ball are 175 and under for Pembroke Hill. Trenton's been able to really out-physical Pembroke Hill in the second half.
Well, I think what's important for Pembroke is they have a good offensive line. You know, they might not be the biggest, but they've been playing really well so far.
7:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs up by a score of 13-6. 3rd down and 7. Rolling out is Sedlock. He's going to step into the pocket. 45-50. Puts his head down. Stopped 1, maybe 2 yards short of the first down at the Bulldog 49. Yes, decision time here for the head coach of the Pembroke Hill Raiders, Sam Kanape. What do you do if you're coach?
I think we got right up the middle. I think their offensive line is playing really well tonight, and I think their running backs are playing well.
Line up here, done. Tight in the hashtag. Pembroke Hill. Not sure. The Bulldogs are out moving now. Here's the snap. Handoff coming left side. First down. He took that right there in the teeth of some much bigger Bulldogs and ended up getting up 6 yards, and that was a huge first down for the Raiders.
Yeah, this one is really tough because he's a smaller guy, and he's gotten some big hits on him, and he's had to run it right in between the tackles where the tough boys play. He's gotten back up from it and he's played really well.
Right here on the sideline. I know the kid here.
Oh, yeah.
5'3", yeah, he's really impressive. There's the snap, and the Sedlock throws it in the flat. Throws a little bit behind the big fullback, Ken Graves. I talked about Pembroke Hill having some smaller guys here that carry the rock, specifically Graves, but or Ben White rather at 5'3". Ken Graves is 5'10", 190. He is a solidly built football.
Yeah, he's played by one tonight.
2nd down and 10. Coming up for Pembroke Hill from the Trenton Bulldogs. 4-yard line. Bulldogs now trying to play that rubber band defense.
Yeah.
Bend a little bit, don't break.
and they can play it really well when they want to.
I was going to say I formation, but it's not I formation. Instead, it's the pistol. There's a fullback in front of the snap here, just lined up to the right of the snap.
Teaches offenses every week whenever he plays that you've got to get the run to the line of scrimmage quickly or he's going to be there to stop it.
Reminder that Trenton have 4 games tomorrow softball-wise in the Nanny Carter Classic beginning at 8 o'clock in the morning. The Lady Bulldogs will play North Harrison out at Pembroke Hill. Milan will be there for 4 games. Other schools there include Brookfield, Harrison, and I don't know that. Here's the roll on right side, lock throws. Situation for Pembroke where the Raiders absolutely need to go for it. The Raiders need to kick away this football.
Yeah, I think so. You don't want to give the Bulldogs another opportunity to score deep in your own territory.
Bulldogs really have a chance here on this possession. Bulldogs want to win it. You tell the offense to put some things on board. You can have it in the bag.
Yeah, now you run out the clock, which is what the Bulldogs are built for.
Kick by Stoppins as he drives it into the wind over the head of Weaver. Rolls it 10-5 and just into the end zone. I mean by nickel. That ball got about a half yard into the end zone before Story could chase it down. That is a big break for the Bulldogs. I can't begin to tell you the difference for an offense starting at the 20-yard line compared to about the half-yard.
Yeah, especially whenever right now the goal of this offense is to hold on to the football for as long as you can. Whenever you get the ball at the 1, it's a little bit tough to create any room for yourself.
We're going to bring this up, and I know it's going to be painful for Chiefs fans, but you just never know. We saw it happen with Charles last night. Don't fumble the football. All you can do is get a running back, 2 hands on the football, and make sure if get it away from you.
Yeah, you just got to play it smart. No chances here.
Carter rolls out left. Didn't go very far left. Took it back to the middle against the left hash mark. And he's out to the 22-yard line. Good for the Bulldogs quarterback. More importantly for Trenton, that'll keep the clock rolling. 5:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Both teams have 2 timeouts left, so that is a good news for Trenton because if you're Trenton, you start with a timeout for Pembroke, probably one.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to make sure that they have as little opportunity to stop the clock as they can.
5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 13-6 Bulldogs on top. Carter will take the second down and 8 snap. He again races on the left and he is brought down. That did not do a Pembroke Hill. Eventually, if you keep calling your own number, the defense is going to wise up to that. James Andrews came in there. He's been a very stout player at the defensive line for Pembroke tonight. Grabbed the Trenton quarterback and takes it backwards to a loss of 2. Third down and 10 for the Bulldogs back to the 20-yard line. I don't know what you go to here for you Bulldogs. Maybe you try Monex. I just might be tempted to see if Neff can get 11 and if not, cut the football away and lean on that defense.
Yeah, you can't throw it here because an incomplete pass is equal to the clock stopping. You can't do that.
That's a really, really good point. You want the clock to run if at all possible. We'll see what sort of play comes from the sideline. It's going to be a rollout pass. Carter under some pressure, goes to the sideline. Throws back across the middle, knocked down. That was a very fast pass. He was trying to get that to Mullenix, who was open, but that is a hard pass going back across the middle. Ben Wang knocked it down. That's one of the cardinal sins of the quarterback. Never throw the ball late across the middle, across your body. Kate got really fortunate on that.
Yeah, he's got to be just thanking his lucky stars on that play because honestly, that was an awful play by McCarter.
Yeah,
you can't get over to the sideline, run out of bounds, and stop the clock, and then you can't just throw it right in the middle of the red defenders.
Said Cade Metcalf. Cade was the target. That was a tough pass to complete. There's the kick by Colston. Leaps it away. Sideline. Lost it at the 46, and if Trenton gets it, it's going to be just as important for the Bulldogs to run time as for the possession. That is a weird jump. That
ball had to have been rushed out in the final there was no way Trenton could have that ball. Whatever. It was.
What I saw there, I think it was Mason Owen, was it not? Near the football and kind of rolled on top of it, but didn't come out of the bottom of the pile with it. You might have the football, you can have it ripped away.
Yeah.
Stuff happens at the bottom of the pile. You know that in this sport. 1st and 10 from the Bulldogs. Sedlock rolling right under some pressure. Now throws.
Absolutely. Creed stared down the quarterback, looked right in his eyes, waited for him to throw it, and knocked it down perfectly.
The only way that play would have been cooler is if Creed picked it off and went about 60 yards.
Looked like J.J. Watt there.
Exactly. That would have been one heck of a play. That's a great play anyway. As it's 2nd down and 10 for the Raiders. The Bulldogs have been playing a 5-man front defensively for most of the night. And now we get a whistle before they need to flip the down marker. 2nd down, 10. Down marker is shown first. Sedlock takes a snap, rolls right under pressure.
Quarterback down by his leg.
That is a big loss. 8 yards. 3rd and 18. And the Raiders have been in 3rd and over 15 seemingly for the entire second half.
Yeah, they really have. The defense has been playing really well, not to mention a few penalties here and there.
We have seen Trenton defensively have the capability to do this. It's fun to see him put it together for a half.
Yeah, really, it really is, especially with this 5-man front that they've been running, kind of unusual, but it's working really well.
Swims to the far side here for the Raiders. Raiders need to pull one out of the hat here. 3rd and 18. Sedlock with the snap. He's under pressure by Neff. He escapes Neff. Runs through the Neff crushed him. And that's great team defense. Neff didn't get the sack, but you almost want to give him like half a sack there for forcing the quarterback up and all his buddies were defensive linemen.
Yeah, he forced the quarterback up and the defensive lineman played it perfectly. Just waited for the quarterback to land right in their lap and brought him down.
Sabatez is going to punt with 2:27 left to go in the 4th quarter with Pembroke Hill getting the ball back. We shall find out. Punt off the side of the foot of Sabatez. That is one of the more unpretty punts I've seen in a long time. I think he was under some decent pressure by Mason Owen, but I don't think Mason was ready for any sort of a punt block. But this high school football, if you're within 5 yards of that punter and the punter sees you, he might put his eyes on your side of the football. That's exactly what happened. All off the side of the foot, deep into the Bulldog direction.
Yeah, that's a bit peculiar because Sabatez has been punting it really well earlier in the game. He just kind of shanked it there.
That was, boy, that's about a 5-yard punt, right?
Yeah, I think so.
From the 44.
He hasn't moved since he punted it.
Yeah, Sabatez just remained out at free safety. 2:18 to go. Bulldogs a couple of first downs for being able to run this ball out and win the game. With a run, running it forward. That's one of the few times that we've seen Lee have a Neff type run. Often we see Lee go wide or make those catches over the middle like he did at Holden. Then they gave Lee the ball through the middle and say, hey, make that number 3 and see if you can get it.
Yeah, you don't see it very often, but I know that Lieber can do that if he's asked to. Lieber can play that fullback position really well. He doesn't have necessarily strength as Neff, but he can do it.
I can almost guarantee you that. I know it's going out on someone of the Sunday night comes to mind, talking on the clock, very, very secure. I'll stop short and say the guarantee, but I feel very, very secure that the Bulldogs will not be throwing the ball for the rest of the 4th quarter.
I hope not, at least. After that last pass with the starter, where it was a very close call, I don't want to see another pass this game.
At the very least, we may see some sort of a sprint out for Cale McCarter, and I would even say that's a pass run option, but I would even say that Coach Boswell would say you throw this ball in.
Yeah, let's scratch the pass option.
It's a run option at this point.
Yes, it is.
2nd and 5 from the 45-yard line. McCarter will take the football. Neff behind. Hand off. No, I beg your pardon. That was McCarter. I thought Neff was going to blow right through that hole and go right through the secondary. Didn't have the football, though. McCarter kept it. You must have figured that was a safer play there. At this point in the game, yeah, you like to give the ball to Colton Neff, but if the quarterback has the football, he figures one less handoff, there's one less chance of having a turnover.
Well, I don't think Carter's making it up as he goes out there. I'm sure that he read it right, and the read told him to keep the football. I just think their defensive lineman made a good crash down on the play.
And then you said it right, crash down, which means you have your left defensive end, and you have your right defensive lineman. One goes one way, one goes the other way. If you're the center,
yeah, if you're the center, you're in a bad spot. And the guards, they try to push them inside and make the center can pick both of them up.
Because what happens is those two defensive linemen, you got one in between the center and the guard, you got one in between the center and the guard, and the guard is in a very tough spot to try to get to that inside shoulder.
Yeah, it's a really tough spot. But I mean, hey, it's running time off the clock, even if it's not a game.
Didn't run time off the clock, but there's a big V-seg now on the timeouts left for Pembroke.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so your point is still valid.
Yes.
You're either running off clock or you're making them use timeouts, and now they're out of timeout. So a first down here, and the Bulldogs might be able to go to the victory point. Still 2:07 to go. 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. Carter, hand off, Neff.
I think that's game for Bulldogs.
First down, and Pembroke Hill cannot stop the clock. It must be a busy Friday night in Kansas City. All of a sudden, I'm looking over here on the roadway, and it seems like the traffic's picked up about 10-fold.
Oh, I've seen the traffic all night. I think that's just how it is down here.
You say the club's open at 10 o'clock, right? You know what? That and the rains passed through.
Yeah,
Nobody wanted to go out at 6
it.
o'clock tonight. We were in that parking lot at 6 o'clock. And by the way, while we were watching the traffic fly by, we had a young man here. I think that's, well, I don't want to guess. I think it is. I was going to say, I think it's 81, holding his left elbow. Might have taken a shot there as Colton Neff went through the middle from that free safety position.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he was the player that tackled that, so we might have just gotten landed on it wrong.
We have to snap it.
Yeah, it is Sabates. We're 81. Pembroke Hill, 1st and 10 Bulldogs, 100 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Trenton closing in on a 3-2 record. Road trip to Princeton coming up next Friday night. Under center is McCarter. Hands it off, Neff. Neff bounces it out right side with 2 hands on the football. And then dives forward to the 31-yard line. Neff picks up 6 on that carry. It was interesting watching Colton because he put 2 hands on the football and then you go back to having in that right hand. They put 2 hands on it. You kind of knew when there were guys that were close, you never get that left hand on.
Yeah, that's what they're taught as running back. That's holding on to the football 101, know which arm to hold it in, and when the last crash down here with both hands.
1 minute to go in the 4th quarter. 2 touchdown runs by Cale McCarter have the Trenton Bulldogs in position to get a crucial road win in week number 5. Handoff Schuler through the middle. Logan gets spun at the 30 and backs to the 29-yard line. It will be 3rd down and 2. Let's see, more importantly here for the Bulldogs, it seems like the Bulldogs are driving nicely and might be looking at
You gotta
points.
stop at 1.
Bulldogs
Just stop
victory
1.
formation.
Yeah, I think so, but
Take a knee at this point, right, boys?
yeah, but Coach Boswell isn't the coach to just take a knee. He's gonna keep handing it to his guys, trusting that they're gonna hold on to the football. And who knows, if they break it away, good for them.
Sabates still getting that arm, elbow area worked on the left side of the left arm here for Nelson Sabates of Pembroke Hill. 15 seconds to go. I think the victory formation is being shown by the Bulldogs. There's the kneel.
Yeah, and I think even more so than that, I think the biggest point of this victory is that this is the way the Trenton needs to play if they want to be successful in future games and even in the postseason possibly, is that they need to let their defense take over and then their offense come in whenever they need to. I mean, I think that this is a game that they need to have every week, is they need to make sure that their defense doesn't allow a lot of points.
And don't you feel like there was a point in that second half where the Bulldog coaching staff realized our defense is playing really, really well and played good position?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. They knew the points were going to be hard to come by, so they said, let's just try and get as close as we can, make it easier for our offense.
We were
worried about coming down to Pembroke Hill without lack of a press box and being outside with the way the weather forecast is, but it all worked, right?
It was kind of a nice night, honestly.
It was a beautiful night. We just had to wait in a rainstorm with tornadoes nearby and rain pouring down and flooding on the plaza. Once we got by 6:30 tonight, not 6:30 rather, but about 7:30. Got to remember that this game started an hour late. Everything was beautiful. The Bulldogs victorious, 13-6. Helmet salute coming right now. We will have the both games starting in 3 minutes. The Raiders under home with the Trenton Bulldogs on 101.7. You can leave if you want. Thanks, Ben. Have a good weekend.
See you guys.
We're at Princeton, remember?
Right.
Okay. I see the locker room show just started. That's actually a pretty quick game for starting at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we had